relatively new to the front burner and unfolding, but could you all comment on your perspective on the Westchester County low-income housing settlement, how you think it might affect Rye, and how you would try to manage that as it unfolds?
What is the settlement? I mean, the county strikes a settlement. What is the process? What does Rye say in that? So I have an announcement going out asking Judy Myers to vote no or push to delay the vote, which happens September 25th. So even before you get to the planning process, where's the representation of us? I've talked to other local mayors who are calling for the same thing along the Sound Shore. Wait a second. This is a deal that the county cut, and now they're passing along the cost to us. So just in principle, we need to understand the merits of the settlement and what's expected of us and have a voice in that process.
If this settlement is as we've read it to be, then the city of Rye is going to need to do something. I think it'll be illusory for us to say to ourselves, we can avoid the consequences of this decision if it has teeth. I mean, Rye won't be able to say, okay, Larchmont, you do something, but we're not. Not with the demographic numbers that we have in the city of Rye. I do think that this is where central business district and long-term planning is really important. My own view is I think that we have an opportunity perhaps to have more mixed-use development in the central business district as an opportunity in order to meet some of these goals. I personally do feel that the county may have made a stupid decision in one thing or another, but I think over the next half century would be a good thing if Rye became more diverse than it is today.
Everybody's still trying to figure out exactly what's going to be required for this, but one thing that we've already thought about was how do we set this entity up so it's not a tax burden to the existing taxpayers of Rye. So if we have to build something, et cetera, we have to look at it on how we can do this without burdening the taxpayers of Rye, and that's the approach that we'll be taking.
I think, as I said earlier, I think this is an issue, like everyone said. We've read everything in the press. And that, we need to push the county at this point, for something for them to decide a mandate. All the cities need to have their say. We need to be fairly represented. I also think, going back to my mantra again, we need a long-term plan, about affordable housing and how we're going to look at it Rye in a whole. We did a master plan in 1985. These are some of the things that we need to be having a long-term vision on.